Hi, I'd like to discuss the video clip of the United States Marine who threw a puppy off a cliff. I'd like to discuss the situation itself, people's responses, as well as its impact on the public view of the United States military. So as far as the situation itself, assuming that this video clip is true and wasn't just like a prank video, I mean, I think it's completely despicable. I mean, personally, I think it's just disgusting, and I think he should get punished, but not in the way that people are calling. I don't know, maybe the act itself I could see justifying maybe a field grade Article 15, reduction of rank, loss of months' pay, months extra duty. I don't think we should be calling for his blood, but on top of that, I think he should be punished further, and that's because of the negative PR that it's going to bring the United States military. I mean, they already have to deal with other issues. I mean, every time a soldier or Marine or sailor or airman commits any kind of wrong deed, the U.S. military as a whole gets defamed. So I think that he's pretty foolish to post such a video in a public forum, knowing the political climate. That alone would be worthy of punishment, even if the issue of actually throwing the dog, was not. As far as people's reactions, I think people are overreacting. People are saying, "Oh, you should be thrown off a cliff. He should be killed. This, that. I mean, yeah, that might be all talk, but how many people actually do wish this kind of stuff? Do they saying that they hope he dies in Iraq?" And then it turns into like, oh, Marines should die in Iraq. It's just total nonsense. I mean, the man, is in the United States Marine Corps. They have the Uniform Code of Military Justice. The Marine Corps and all the other services, all the other branches of service, they do punish people for crimes. They're capable of doing it within their own system. Another thing that really appalls me about people's reactions is they're posting very personal information, phone numbers, addresses, the name of his wife. I mean, what does his wife have to do with this? Nothing. So anyone who's trying to post her name, I mean, that's not trying to, that has nothing to do with this issue, and it's just basically promoting vigilantism, or cyber stalking, things of that nature. As far as the address, I mean, I don't know, does he live alone? Was it with his wife? Is he living with his parents if he's, before he went out and joined the Marine Corps? And, if it is his parents' address, is it right and is it fair and just that, everybody on the internet can, get that address and harass these people? I mean, it's just going too far. I mean, the man has not even been tried yet. Why can't we just wait and, let him get punished? I mean, I'm sure he's going to get probably more punishment than he actually deserves, in my opinion. And as far as the military as a whole, people tend to generalize now. Anytime someone in the military commits any kind of atrocity, the whole military gets painted in a bad light, and I just think it's completely wrong. I think Americans sometimes forget what the military is. We're not just a separate species. I mean, people in the military, they're your, sons, your daughters, your sisters, brothers, fathers, mothers, uncles, aunts, cousins, friends, neighbors. I mean, the military is basically made up, well, not basically, is made up of all the people that are in your community. I mean, they're no different from any other American citizen. The only difference is that they chose to put on the uniform and accept a job that is unlike any other job in the civilian world. I mean, this is definitely going to be used to hammer military personnel, so instead of just the typical, overdone baby killer, or I guess we're going to hear some puppy killer in here too. I mean, I don't think what he did is right. I think he should be punished, but I think people are taking it to extremes. I mean, I love dogs, I love animals, but I don't know what this man's service record is like. I mean, what does he do day to day? I mean, how much combat has he seen? I mean, maybe maybe he's had to kill several people. Life has become cheap to him if that's the case. You know, I could understand how, you know, if he had to get engaged in many firefights, how the life of a puppy might be inconsequential to him. I'm not saying it's right or it justifies it, but maybe instead of completely ruining this man's life, maybe he should, you know, have mandatory counseling. You know, maybe he's overstressed, overworked. I don't know. And you know, it's kind of hard because it's like, yeah, my first thought was like, oh, you know, what a prick. And you know, if it, you know, and he is, but I think we need to try to think of the situation with a higher degree of objectivity before, you know, wanting to truly crucify this guy, give out personal information, you know, give out the name of his wife for Christ's sake, and completely defame the military as a whole. I guess that's all I wanted to say for now. I appreciate any comments you give, and maybe any discussion, debate we can get on this topic. Thank you.